Almost everyone is already aware of the dangers the return of heat and humidity to West Tennessee can plate on your health. However, for diabetics, this heat can pose even more risk. Dr. David James explains in this week's Health Watch.
Smith was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes 4 years ago. She battles her disease on a daily basis, but finds battling it in the heat of summer to be the most difficult.
I feel real lightheaded a lot in the heat. Just kind of light, you know. And it generally affects my body all over more in the summertime than it does in the winter.
And these side effects aren't from high temperatures alone.
Stay out of the really humid weather as much as I can. It tends to make it worse.
Avoiding the humid weather in addition to the high temperatures is even more important for diabetics, since their macrovascular systems tend to be more delicate than average. When humidity is high, moisture from sweat tends not to evaporate, and a person suffering from diabetes can quickly overheat.
They don't tolerate the heat well because they can't perspire normally, they can't get rid of their heat as well, and they're just basically more sensitive to the heat. They can get dehydrated easier and just weaker in general.
Obesity and deconditioning in a majority of diabetics can alone make staying in the heat dangerous. But diabetics need also be aware of heat-related side effects from certain medications they may take.
And when you add multiple prescriptions with obesity and then throw in some diabetes on top of that, it just greatly increases the risk of complications from the heat.
Tips for diabetics to stay safe this summer include staying cool, hydrating, and in general simply avoiding the heat. It's also important for diabetics to maintain their diets and avoid the urge to wander from their nutritional guides when away from home or on vacation. For this week's Health Watch, I'm Dr. David James.